All right, got an LS here. I'm fixing to do this one for a buddy of mine. There's fixing to be a big storm blowing here. I mean, I don't know how big a storm it'll actually be. I don't know if it'll be a big of a deal or not, but we're supposed to get a hurricane. They call it the Helene or something like that, I believe. But supposed to blow in here and be a mess. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be a turbo build. Tear it down, gap the rings. We'll tear it down, figure out what parts you need, gap the rings, cam swap, and I think we're going with a sloppy stage 2, stage 3 cam. Yeah, just waiting on parts, waiting on a gasket kit and the camshaft and stuff to show up. But I'm just going to tear this thing down. I get the crank and all that stuff out of it. Look at the crank, look at the bearings, gap the rings, all that good stuff. So that'll be the plan. I got to do this one, and then I've got a 6.2 that I'm going to do. But the 6.2 is going to be for me, and then I've already done my 406. You'll see video of that. And then I got to do a 350. So yeah, pretty covered up. But yeah, I took the heads and stuff off. I'm just moving around, putting it on a different stand because I had to grab one other stand for that other LS that's over there. So yeah, I just figured I'd do a little video, let everybody know what I'm fixing to do before I get started on it. It should be good. Should be a good, healthy little combination. Should be fun. This is going to be stouter than what I put back in this car with a single turbo. It was basically just a stock bottom end deal, stock cam. Well, I think it was a stage 1 truck cam, stage 2 truck cam. It was a very mild camshaft with a small turbo. But this one, he wants something that's going to chop. So we're going to do a little bit of a more rowdy camshaft, nothing crazy. The sloppy stage 2. Yeah, we're supposed to get some sort of big old hurricane mess, whatever. So I'm trying to get everything situated. I got the T-bird out just in case I need to get in here to do something or whatever else. But I don't think it's going to do much. It don't never do much of nothing. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm going to get her on the stand, and then got the heads and stuff off. Get her on the stand and drop the pan. And get the pistons and rods out and gap the rings. I might probably get new rings. I don't know. We'll see. And see what the bearings and stuff look like and see what the bottom end looks like. But that's what's fixing to happen. It is absolutely hammering down outside. It's crazy. All right. Got this thing apart, got that crankshaft and stuff out. Checking the clearances and stuff, torquing the mains down, checking everything inside, make sure it all feels good. So I will continue on tomorrow. Got everything tore down. So sweet. It's still hammering down, pouring rain. It's crazy out there. Everything is flooded. It's pretty wild. I even put on a Hawaii shirt to celebrate the occasion. Tropical storms, hurricanes, whatever else. But I'm building engines. So I'm gonna keep doing what I do. All right, crank's all polished up, looking good. All right, we got some Cleveout MS 2199H's going in this sucker. I got these little straw cleaners. These things work awesome for this. Like these LS engines, like they get a lot of crud in them, so you can run that down in there. Works real nice. Then sprayer full of brake cleaner, then blast it out with air. All right, I got the main bearings in and got grease on them. Okay, so it is a super huge storm. Like, it's so bad. Inside here is flooded. The roads down yonder, all flooded. Power lines is down. Trees are knocked down. It's craziness. And everybody's freaking out. They've been freaking out for 3 days. But we have no power or nothing like that. So I'm probably going to just keep on working on this. There's enough light coming through the windows there, so probably you can hear it out there. It's like 7-mile-an-hour winds and all that crap. But I got the T-bird out of here because I got these other engines in here. I got the engine and trains and all that stuff, the block set down in that thing, and I got the steering stuff figured out, but I had to roll it outside so I could finish up these engines. I'm really debating on taking the Nova out because it is Hurricane, or this Helene, whatever. But you can see the wind just a ripping. And it's rained and rained and rained, and everything is flooding. There's power lines and trees and all kinds of stuff. It's bad. But I think I might take the Nova out just because, just go around the loop with it. Because how many turbo Novas you going to see out during terrible storms like this? Not many. Probably none. So that's why I'm thinking I might do it. Meantime, I'm just going to keep working on this stuff. I got a spread bore carburetor that I'm building for a fella, and working on LS stuff. So, but we're fixing to get the hardest part of this whole thing right now. You can see them trees are whipping around. We up here in the mountains and everything is flooded. I mean everything. So yeah, I'm gonna turn this phone off and just plug along here and do what I do. I'll get back on this. I'm waiting for parts. I got stuff on the way. So, shoot, yeah. It is hammering down out there. Every 5 seconds I'm getting warning, flash flood, extreme severe weather, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to film.
Holy crap. Don't drive through that.
I was going to bring the Nova out, but Carla said don't do that. At least go check first. Good thing I did. Get you a good photo too.
That's what I'm doing now.
Big storm I ever seen. I've been through, and I know probably a lot of y'all too. They're record center. There you go. Don't go that way. Everything's blocked up. Fuck, man. Shoo! Look at that wind. She is still zinging pretty dang good. Mother Nature ain't no joke. She rules, I don't care what. This time everybody's out of control. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You just have to sit out and ride and pray. God will take care of us. That's all you do when it gets like this. These storms, man. It does not matter. The water does not hold back, and it'll go where it wants to go. safe, is all I can tell you. You know, be very careful you get out. All these damn roads are gonna be blocked. Keep the chainsaw with you. Check on your people, check on Justin, he's good, and Colton's good, and check on Mom, make sure she's all good out there, and that storm is a mean ass storm, and it ain't over quite just yet, but then at least down, whatever them winds was, I know it's going 50, I've been at 50, that's going 50, so. God bless all of you, keep safe, drive safe, and watch these roads, and watch these waters, because they're still coming up, and they're going to be coming up for quite some time, I'd say. About every road's flooded, about every road's blocked, all the creeks are out, trees down, it's a mess up. These damn tourists, man, they love to see a tree fall.
Alright, I'm fixing to tear down a L92, gap the rings, do a cam swap, and change heads and all that stuff. Still ain't got no power. This is day 2, day 3. There's no electricity, no nothing. So I'm just gonna tear this thing down. Well, it's gonna be 3 to 5 days before we get any power or anything, so I might just have to stop tearing this down and go start splitting wood. I'm gonna build us a fire so we can cook. This sucks. Drain the oil and everything looks good. With a new cam and stuff. It's not a new cam, it's a cam I have it on the shelf. It's a comp cam. 540011, I think it is, or 543000011. It's 600, 597 lift, 112 lobe separation, 240, 244 duration. So it's a pretty healthy camshaft. Should make this thing real happy. But I'll probably build this just to handle like 10, 12 pounds of boost, maybe 15 pounds. If it'll do it. The compression's gonna be, even with the 71.5 cc heads that I'm fixing to put on it, the compression's still gonna be 10 1/4 to 1, 10.2 to 1, something like that. So I have to keep the timing low, which sucks. But I mean, either that or I'll have to buy pistons for it, and I don't have $700 to buy a set of pistons. I'll make her work. All right, I got that variable valve timing mess off. So now I'm fixing to pull the cam out. Then I'm gonna pull the pistons and rods, gap the rings, look at everything real good, then put it back together. All right, got the new cam and stuff in. Well, that's not a new cam, it's a cam I had. Well, it is a new cam, it's a cam I had on the shelf. Like I said, it's comp cam. Everything dot to dot. So, should be good, dot to dot on top dead center. All right, here it is. It's day 3 or day 4 of everything being grinded to a halt. But I'm gapping rings. I got this piston and rod out. I've done all of them. I'm on number 6. Gapping the rings. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone looks agitated there.
Hey, whatever you gotta do to do it, man. Ain't no power, ain't no ain't no gas, ain't nothing going on. All the roads are blocked. Helene put a hammer on us up here in the mountains, but we'll make it do. We'll figure it out. Still got to go today. Couldn't get out to Mom's jurisdiction. All the things blocked, so I'm gonna try to go here and this morning check on Mom, make sure she's all right, and check on Bad Penny and Calamity Jane and the Suburban. They're all sitting right in a bunch of pine trees, so I hope all that's good. We'll see. Ramp trucks. So make sure all that's good and check on Mom. I think she don't have no cell service, and I'm pretty sure the power's off out there, so I'll try to get there and see how she's doing and make sure she's all right. So. Morning, man. What's going on, brother? Cooking a little sausage outside. Y'all have a good day, man. Mess down here, Biltmore, man. We came over here. It's a Sunday morning. We was out riding around just looking. I come over here to check on work. Work's all good. No power over here. Cars didn't work stuff. This is like a quarter mile. Maybe not even that far down from where I work. Ain't it funny though? Look, the sun's out, the skies are blue, the birds are chirping, and everything's pretty much destroyed down through here. So. That's a little old creek, man. That thing got out and just hammered everything. This is just everything got washed down here, man. Yeah, we just out riding around looking. I tell Lisa, I said, man, she's over here riding with me. Very rare shot right there. Anyway, we just out looking around. I said the sky is blue and the sun's out and the birds are chirping. Everything's all pieces. Everybody just count your blessings, stay positive, do what you can, because it's a mess everywhere up here. It's really bad. Good, Bad Penny's good, and Calamity Jane, no trees fell on them, and they're sitting right in some big pine trees, so I figured they'd be down. No power yet, no phone service. And this third day, so I can't post nothing, can't do anything, so. Electronics has shut all the phones down, man. People's freaking out because they ain't got no phone service.
Electric cars.
Yeah, electric cars, yeah, Tesla. What are you doing with them now? You know, there ain't no power, so what are you gonna do? You know, I'm just yeah. Just big trees, big trees. We just got up, got out and hunt some gas, waited 4 hours yesterday for $5 worth of gas, $20 worth of gas, which is about 5 gallons, so. Got a little generator, and then we come back last night and didn't have no power. We ain't had no power, and then come back and then we ain't got no water. So.
Spectrum's out.
Here's a gas line that goes it's about 2 miles, and then it goes 2 miles the other way. Just wait and get gas at the station. They ain't even open yet. They ain't even pumping gas. So. It's crazy, man.
But I am gapping rings on this L92, so you can set the gap at 30 thousandths upper and lower. Take it apart, take everything apart, clean the ring grooves, gap them. Alright, it's all back together, got the pan on and everything. I didn't clean this thing up or nothing like that. I'm just slapping her together. I'm going to end up ordering a different pan, a different pickup, so I'll change all that stuff later. I just want to get her back together so I can fire it up. Although I don't have the right rockers, so that might be an issue. I can't go nowhere to get the correct rockers. I mean, I have them, I just don't have them with me. But I'm gonna spray some copper sealer on these head gaskets, slap them back on, put the old bolts in, torque them down, and then we'll see. All right, there it is. I went with a 317 head on this to lower compression a little more. Factory was like 10.5 to 1. This should be like 10 to 1. So I'm only probably gonna run like 10 to 15 pounds of boost on this on pump gas. You know, the cam's big enough to bleed off a lot of cylinder pressure, but still. Yep, these are 317 heads. And Colton needs the rockers and stuff for the LS3 head. So I'll give him those rockers and stuff he can put on his S10 motor. Hopefully we get that thing knocked out now, because that's what he's waiting on. He was going to buy the upgraded trunnion kit and all that kind of stuff with the really expensive rockers, but they're just, stuff's high. He ain't got a whole lot of money right now. He invested way too much in the whole thing. Between the heads, cam, crank, rods, pistons, it's been very, very expensive. With this turd I just slapped together. So, I even reused head gaskets and oil pan gaskets. So, we'll see what happens. Might seal up, might not, don't know. But I think I'm gonna stop right there. I got one of them Holley intakes for it, one of them Holley carb intakes for it that I bought a long time ago. They run them on sale, so I got me one and just put it on the shelf. That's why part of the reason why I went to the 317 head, so I didn't have to buy a different intake. Cheap. Boost doesn't care. Doesn't really, I mean, it cares, but not like you would think. Especially for a street car. Ain't got to be nothing crazy. But 6.2, all aluminum. 317 heads, 10-to-1 compression. Big comp cam. Should be a pretty good combo. Should be fun. Still, no power. Like I said, this is day 4. This sucks. Dad come by today and I welded the generator stuff. He had to use the generator to power the welder to weld his generator exhaust. So, wish they'd have stayed. But it is an absolute disaster anywhere around here. It's so bad. But for all the people, the good old boys that lost stuff, I feel bad for them. All right. This is day 4 or 5 of disaster. We're getting by. But yeah, fixing to drop the intake on this thing and figure out a place to get me some oil pressure. And I can't, nowhere has any gas. Can't get any gas. Dad said he might be able to get some and bring me 5 gallons. Then I can go get some rockers and put on this thing. Maybe I can put on the stand and fire it up. I've got 1 gallon in that jug right there. Like I said, this is day 4 or 5. I ain't really been filming a whole lot because I ain't got no way to charge the battery. So I just keep everything turned off. Got some good springs and stuff on these heads. Should work great with the cam. Hopefully we can hear some noise. This is the Helene LS. All right, here she is. I just shot the block and stuff silver because it's aluminum. So I shot it back aluminum color. But yeah, there she is. I'm clean up the valve covers, fix and paint the valve covers black, and then I'll, if I can get out of here and get some rockers, I'll get the rockers on, I'll get her put on the engine stand, the run stand, maybe fire it up today. But yeah, we are still out of power and everything. Here the generators and stuff are running. So the power people are down here at the bottom of the driveway. But things are still a mess. People's come by and see us. Bob come by and Kim come by. Dad come by yesterday. Everything is a mess. There's a lot of stuff tore up and destroyed. But we're getting through. I'm just doing what I do best. I'm working on these old cars. Building engines, building cars, doing race car stuff. All right, well, here she is. I rolled her outside. I'm making fittings and stuff so I can hook an oil line to it, so I can read oil pressure, and Dad's bringing me the rockers. So, well, there she is. I reckon this is the Helene LS 6.2. Well, the power's back on. And Dad come and brought me my rockers and all that stuff, so that's awesome. Yeah, I was going to try to fire this thing up there. We went out, I was doing a bunch of other stuff, looking out for her, and Dad and them still ain't got power back yet. And they're headed back to Arden. It just sucks, man. But we got power back on, so that's cool. I just miss my people. I wish Dad could have stayed here and Casey could stay here. But they got the stupid curfew going on and all kinds of stuff. It just sucks. But I got this thing together. Got everything, the rockers on and torqued, and everything seems good. Valve train geometry seems good. So I don't think there's any piston to valve clearance issues or nothing like that. Everything feels all right. I guess I'll keep plugging along on this. Dad looks exhausted. Just, I don't know. Wish I could do something more. It is what it is, I guess. But there's the 6.2 all together. All right. Pretty much got the wiring figured out. I've got to change this connector from this connector to this other one to make it work for the cam sensor in the front. Because this cam sensor is in the front, not the top. But this is a 58X reluctor, so crank sensor's right there. That's good. Yeah, we're this whole thing is such a freaking mess. Such a mess. We do got power back on, but you can't get gas, you can't get food, you can't get nothing. We're just living, I don't know, that's probably Dad. Just getting by as best we can. Like, I know this seems stupid to be working on an engine and all this crap, but I don't know what else to do. Like, it's what I do, so what I'm gonna keep doing. I don't know what else to do. Everything's took care of, all that kind of stuff. We do got a lot of issues with water, plumbing, and all that crap. It's a nightmare. Gonna have to get another water heater. But luckily no trees fell, nothing smashed the house, nothing hurt the cars. Colton's Blazer, his little four-wheel drive Blazer, got flooded. That thing's probably done forever. But Jimmy's mama's house, trees fell through the middle of it, destroyed it. And Buddy Austin, tree fell through his garage and fell in his truck. Haven't heard back from him, but hopefully it didn't hurt his hot rod. It's just, this whole thing just sucks. Mamaw's okay. We were out there yesterday. We was able to finally get out. We got out at the beginning, but then you couldn't really go nowhere else. We went down here and that was all flooded out. The trees was fell, blocked the road. That way we went the back way, and then the entire part of Candler was just washed. Down there where Bojangles lot is, nothing but, turned the whole road, everything into a lake. And it flooded everything. The Mountain Power Performance, whatever place, flooded. I mean, it flooded so much, destroyed so much stuff. And in the middle of Asheville, like Biltmore area, the River Arts District and all that, all flooded out, which I know it's going to sound messed up, but it wasn't nothing but a bunch of weird hippies and hipsters in the River Arts District anyway, so good riddance to that. Maybe it cleaned all that mess out. Get back to the regular good old country folk that have always been here. That's what we need. But we're getting by, doing the best we can. But I don't want nobody to think I take this whole thing super lightly. I try not to be too serious about a lot of stuff. But building an engine during all this mess, that's all I know to do. Keeps my mind occupied, and my family and everybody's looked after, and everything's good. So, but we had no contact with nobody for days. So I was just hoping and praying everything was good, but doing this keeps my mind occupied, keeps me from going crazy. And, you know, trying to venture off and try to find all my peoples, but it's all good, I reckon. But yeah, hopefully I'll make this thing make some noise today. Finish up the wiring, and I might put it on my stand, or I might just try to start it on this little engine stand here. I don't know yet. So that's what's going on. People keep texting and messaging and stuff like that. Don't have internet. My phone barely works. So maybe when all this is all over with and I can post this up, I just want to say thanks to everybody who's hollering out and reaching out and asking if we need help and all that kind of stuff. We're all right for right now, but we'll see. But the Helene LS, there she is. And I got the Thunderbird out there. I got a big block in it, a block and an oil pan and heads and the transmission. I built a cross member, I built a bunch of stuff for that, but I pushed it out of here so that if we needed to get other stuff in here during all this mess, we could. If we need to stay in here or whatever else, Dennis's car's out of here as well. But Thunderbird, it ain't hurt, nothing sitting right there. And I'll get back, jump on that as soon as I can. There's a whole video on all that stuff too that I need to edit. I just haven't had time to edit nothing either, which I'm fixing to do. I'll mess this a little bit, then I'm gonna go sit down and start editing, because there's no internet, there's no TV, there's nothing. We do have lights on, so I can at least put videos on there and just edit, and I won't be able to post them up, but I can at least get them all edited out. So, and that's very, very time consuming. It takes hours and hours and hours to do. So, and I'm having problems with my eyes. I can't see like I used to. As far as sitting on the laptop editing, it's really hard on my eyes anymore. So I probably need to get me some glasses. I can see everything fine. Well, I think I can. You know how that goes. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up and maybe we can make some noise with this sucker. All right, so crisis update. Me and Carla are on the streets. We're heading to Franklin.
What, day 5?
Yeah, day 5. Built an LS. It's been catastrophe. Everything's tore up. It's a mess. People have lost their minds. They're going crazy.
There's no power. There's no cell service.
There's no gas.
There's no groceries.
There's no drag racing.
Most importantly, there's no drag racing.
So terrible.
I told you to do burnout confidence.
Yeah, but it ain't got no gas. I need some 93. I need that race fuel. But we are driving. Well, I'm not driving. She's driving. Huge shout out to Dad's work for hooking us up with stuff and things and all that. I'm not saying what it is because it's top secret. I ain't telling. It's good stuff.
Yeah,
They made it possible.
Yeah, Ferguson, they really cared about their people. And I can't even.
They're the best.
Yep.
Ingalls, you suck. You suck fat.
It's a shame whenever your hairdresser's the one that texts you and asks you if you're okay before your job does.
Yeah. I'm just gonna turn this down. There we go. Oh, that's what we're doing. Me and Carla decided I hate public. I hate public on a normal day. I can't do people. Can't stand them. Don't want to be around them. It is awful. They are everywhere. You can't get rid of them. So we're driving all the way to Franklin to hopefully get some groceries because I'm fat and I need to eat. And she's not quite fat like me, but she still need to eat too. And I got to get food for Dad and Casey and Mama, and might have to get some spark plugs.
A lot of us lost what groceries we had in our refrigerators and freezers when our
For no power.
went out.
Yeah. Okay. But it is a absolute disaster mess. It's crazy. I know I make light of the situation, but I do that with everything. It's really, really bad.
Yeah, it's awful. We're really fortunate to
Not have lost everything.
Yeah, there's some people out there whose lives will never be the same again.
Yeah, people got killed.
Yeah, lots of people got killed. So just say a prayer for us out there. It's going to be a while before life looks normal for us again.
And by the time you see this, it'll all be over. But yeah, trees down. Fords on the side of the road. This is nothing new. We're used to
They're
this.
getting cell service.
No, that's just a Ford. That's what they do. They break down the stream.
You can see where tree limbs.
Yeah.
Big tree down.
But I'll post where me and Carla went out right during the middle of the storm because I was putting an engine together or taking one apart. I think I was taking it apart right in the middle of all that mess. And then I come in, I'm like, I'm gonna go take my Nova out because I'm stupid. And she's like, you probably shouldn't do that. I'm like, well, I gotta get gas anyway or something. No, we just jumped in the Blazer. Like, we'll go look in the Blazer first, and then you'll see in the video.
The roads
yeah.
And then,
It would have been dumb for me to take my car out in that mess. It would have been cool,
There
but
was
dumb.
debris everywhere.
Yeah. There was trees all down the train tracks over there. But, so we got some fuel. We're going to Franklin. Hopefully hit the Walmart. Get some food, keep me fat and fed. And
Gotta get insulin for my dog. I have a diabetic dog at home.
yeah, she's a bumper car. She gets everything. She's blind.
She's blind.
Super old.
Sweet baby.
She's a pretty cool dog. But yeah, it's been an interesting day. I had to go get plumbing supplies. Like I said, thanks again, Ferguson. Had to get a water heater. Had to just, what a mess. So I get to do that. You guys don't get to see that, but I get to do that. It's gonna be awesome. Dennis and them are leaving at 5 o'clock in the morning to head to cruising the coast in Mississippi. So they're going to be having fun with all the cars. I might sneak into the trailer and just ride down there with them. Passenger on board, castaway, or what's it, that stowaway?
In search for Mexican food.
Oh, God. Chappies, please don't be going under out
We
of
gotta
business.
set up a GoFundMe for El Chapala.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Y'all need to go fund El Chapala's because it's the greatest Mexican restaurant ever. And the tea guy, Mr. T, you know what I'm talking about. We appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah.
Guess I'm sure he's watching that stupid crap.
They're like family to us.
They really are. We're down there all the time. They know everything we order before we order it.
And they're a family-owned business. So hopefully, when everything's all said and done, everybody can come together and support them and eat as much Mexican food as possible. So we can keep
We always come together, don't we? Simultaneously, baby. Anyway. She's getting better at this talking to the camera thing. She's talking to absolutely nobody, but she's acting like she is. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
You're getting there.
okay.
All right, we'll tune back here in a little while.
Tune back in.
Crisis 2024. All right, we are in Cullowhee.
Yeah, we're about 10 minutes past the college.
Yeah, we're 10 minutes past the college. We just went to the Walmart in Silva. And wow. Yeah. We got stuff though. We got $300 worth of groceries from there. Now we're going to probably spend another $300 more at another one. Watch out for that old doggy.
Jordan, it's a boof.
He's like, bow wow.
Oh, how cute.
Droopy.
Yes.
Bow wow. Well,
Precious. But now we're, I don't know, driving up a goat trail to try to get to Franklin.
Yep. So that we can get some hot dog buns. That's the goal, hot dog buns. Man, I only got 3 minutes left. Paul, turn this on.
Underground utility construction. Premier machines are leading the way in soft.
Well, Dusty here, folks.
All right, well, we are almost back to Candler. We found no hot dog buns. $600 worth of groceries, no hot dog buns. And Carla's had the freaking rubber duck in front of us, pulling a convoy. She's been riding this trucker's back door the whole way back.
Shoot, yeah, I appreciate the pace car.
Yeah, he's been doing like
Well, I'm doing
25 over the
Yeah,
whole
I was
way.
gonna say we're doing 75. Oh shit, I can't pass these trucks.
Yeah.
I gotta get off the segment. Never mind.
Yeah,
Bye, pace truck. Thank you
Yeah.
for all your help.
it's a big 10-4 rubber duck. Catch you on the way back. But yeah, we got everything but hot dog buns.
Yeah. Yeah, that we did. And a bag of potatoes. I don't think that was the only thing on the list that we weren't able to get.
Yeah. So
All in all, it was pretty successful.
yeah, pretty miserable, but
It could have been a lot worse. At least we didn't have to stand outside of Sam's for 3 hours for rationings.
oh yeah, that's right. That is stupid. We was able to buy anything and everything we wanted.
Yeah, and we didn't really have to fight a whole lot of people to do it. It was obvious that they had already been there, but
Yeah.
we really didn't have to fight through a whole crowd of people.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
It was kind of just like going shopping at Walmart on a normal day.
Which is terrible. I hate. I won't set foot in Walmart. See, Carl tells me that she don't want to go fast, but she goes fast. She drives this little Nissan like she stole this sucker. It's like, no, make my Camaro slow. And she's doing 85 the whole way back in 55-mile-an-hour speed limit.
Yeah, well, I had cold, precious, perishable groceries in the back. I had to hurry up and get them home.
Yeah, she got to pee is what it is.
I do have to be really
Yeah,
bad.
that's it. And Dad and them's coming over to the house and getting the stuff so they can take it. We almost back.
It's all a mess, but we're together. That's what matters.
There's Hot Dog King.
I bet they got some hot dog buns in there.
You know what? I'm turning the phone off. We're done. Whatever. We made it back to
We'll buy
Candy
some
Town.
on Amazon.
Oh God, my head hurts.
I wonder if you could buy hamburger or hot dog buns off of Amazon.
I'm sure you can buy whatever. You can buy Asian women shipped to your door. I think you probably buy hot dog buns. I don't even get them off Amazon.
Amazon. But
Yeah, well. All right, that's a wrap on that. We've made it back successfully. Out with the old and with the new. There it is, and hopefully it don't leak. All right, got all the water heater stuff, all the water lines, all the wiring, all that crap fixed. So, all right, I guess I'm gonna try to start this sucker, see if it does anything at all. All right, let's see what happens with this thing. Come on, fire. Cool. Can't stand it. I gotta start it one more time. .3 is the only station that I can get to work, so they play a lot of but it's music, so I rolled this out here. I took a regular V-belt, flipped it upside down, set it up like this so that I can run the water pump. So now I should be able to put a cooling system on this and actually run it. So we'll see. But that seems pretty good. This tensioner's shot, but I'll get a tensioner. Alright, I had to make these. Piece of tubing in between. Piece of exhaust in between. It'll work. Sounds so lazy. I'm gonna check the timing. I'm gonna hook my laptop to it and see what the timing's at. Alright, I went on my laptop. I'm gonna laptop to this little MSD unit and see where the timing is. Like it's super low. So I'm gonna see where it's at. Yeah, there it is. This is your map curve. Here's our actual timing. I'm disabling the map curve because I don't need that right now. Yep, she's at 0. She got no time, and that's why she's so lazy. We'll fix that right quick because I got the map thing plugged off. So let me fix this right quick. I'm gonna 0 this out. I'm not worried about the map sensor. I need an RPM curve. So let's fix this right quick. She should be good then. All right. There we go. I just set her at 30 degrees across the board. It pulls down to 10 degrees to start. Let's transfer our PC to MSD. Oh, wait, hold on, let me check some other stuff. Alright. So it went back to that emergency distress station, which is good and well and good and all. I just don't want to hear that right now. I'm trying to focus on positive stuff. So, change the tune, uploaded a tune, pulling time in. Drop to 10 degrees until it starts, and then anything above 600 RPM, we got 30 degrees of time across the board. So this thing should idle much better and probably rev better and sound cleaner all across the board. So let me hook up a fuel pump and then we'll fire her up. All right, let's see what this does. There we go. That's way better. Sounds way better now. She's got that wrap to her. Good deal. All right, I pushed her outside so I could fire it up one last time, change the tune with the laptop, got rid of the map curve and put in a RPM curve. That little thing right there is leaking. It's the only thing's leaking, crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna fire it one more time. All right, that's pretty good. Well, I guess that's a wrap on the Helene LS 6.2.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
There's Carlos Camaro after the storm. Got all the pine needles and dirt. We're gonna take her up here and give her a bath. Here's Carlos Camaro. We're gonna go from a dig. Like it ain't fast, but it's pretty good.
It's fast enough for me.
Little Camaro. She runs pretty good for what it is. It's under fueled and under intaked. Cams, I mean it's under cam, just kind of under everything. But it runs pretty good. It's a fun little car. Shift light never come on. The shift light set at 5,000, so I didn't wind her out much. I don't want to get too crazy with it with her in the car because I don't want her to know exactly that this thing runs a lot better than what she thinks it does. Like right then, it wasn't like wide open. It's just enough to where she'd be like, oh yeah, it does run pretty good. So I'm fixing to give her a much needed bath. All right, that looks a whole sight better. It ain't perfect, but it'll do.
Day 7 Helene, so I ain't really got no service getting nothing out to nobody. I'll find a spot every now and then, but I've been filming all kind of stuff going on. And power's still off, water's off everywhere. Nobody has phone service whatsoever. You can't. I mean, there'll be spots. All this stuff I'm filming, I can't post any of it because there's no service anywhere I've been. You'll be driving along, have a little bit of service, and then it's gone. But we're safe and everybody's good, and that's a blessing. So I'm just glad to be here and glad to be around and help whatever little bit I can and do whatever. So.
strip down here. Place where we can come race. No more painting stuff, none of that. Let's get a racetrack.
They piled all that up. Kill that building down there where we did that Discovery Channel thing. That's a quarter fill that thing full, run over top of it. Now we're still shit and crammed out of that bridge.
It's crazy.
All damn dirt and shit. We moved in a quick amount of time right there. Ain't sure if they ain't gonna play shit.
No. And ain't no government folks helping nothing. It's just regular people having to help everybody else.
The only place they swim at, they're swimming in armed guard, they ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
They got all their shit in a little fence down there with armed guards guarding things. They ain't making no hot meal, they ain't doing nothing. Yeah, it took tractors that size to stack them up.
Hey, that place where that Ruthie lady used to work is gone.
He sent me a message the other day and asked me his arm. I said, yeah, I'm going to send her a picture of that. She's like, yeah. And you first one to go there, I heard about all that.
Yeah, that was the old ITCO building where Dad worked when he was a tire man. Where Duck's place, that's where they had Dax's car, and out there playing with that Camaro. When I was a kid, I stood right here when Dad worked at ITCO and watched him outrun Dax in the Grand National in this exact black truck.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Dax sold the Grand National, what, like a week later?
Yep.
He come all the way down here, Dad's working, like, I want to run you.
Yeah, he come over at the house and was like, you want to run? I'm stepping hood. I'm like, let's go. That center line on it, good looking Grand National.
Yeah.
Run that ice. It looked fast.
Yeah. But right there in that exact spot with this exact truck.
Yeah. So how many years ago was that? 30? 32? How
Yeah.
old you was?
I was probably 8.
Yeah. Looking crazy.
me and Dad went and got the trailer and stuff so we can load up my car, and 57 stuff's on a ramp truck. We figured we'd ride through Asheville right there down by the river, eyeball everything from what happened from the storm. It's bad. But it is what it is. Sucks. Still ain't got water. I mean, it's bad. It's like second week. Pretty bad. But people's got power. Just people ain't got water back yet. A lot of people. But figure we ride through it that way I can show everybody just a little bit of what happened.